right? And then you have the one making the sale, and then you have a buyer. Why have we never talked about the buyers? Why do you know what we call the Johns? Why do nobody talk about who bought? If Epstein was a trafficker and Ghislaine was a trafficker and they sold children, then you sell a good to a buyer. The buyer's Wall Street. The buyer is American men that are very influential. That's who's buying. Ghislaine ran Jeffrey. Ghislaine reported up to foreign intelligence agents, getting information on American sitting House and Congress members and money on Wall Street, and reported it out of the country and controlled Wall Street from the outside. Jeffrey was as much an agent for the outside through Ghislaine as he was to the inside. Ezekiel 33:7, God says the watchman on the wall has to warn of the injustice, or the blood is on the hands of the watchman. We've got blood on our hands in this country because of people like the FBI, deep state, the cabal, the para-government that allows children the future. That flag behind you is not America. It's a symbol of America. What is America? The people that holds these truths to be self-evident, that says this Constitution is written off of the Word of God. Charlie Kirk does an amazing job to say the most cited document in the Constitution is the Bible. They understood that if not for a moral people, this Constitution doesn't work. You and I have a responsibility, our freedom as citizens. We will stand account for our citizenship and what we did with it in front of Jesus one day. Your wife won't stand with you, but he will ask you, Benny, what did you do with children? What did you do with the stewardship as a father? What did you do, Benny, with all the knowledge you get? And I can stand here as a son of God saying, Benny Johnson's speaking truth. Benny Johnson is a watchman on the wall that's warning of the injustice, but will they listen? I bet you the Attorney General of the United States today is asking the same question. How can it be? She only answers to the president, to the executive branch. How can it be that there is a system that will not warn of the injustice, that will look the other way? You asked earlier, what are some of the crimes? Racketeering, aiding and abetting, complicit nature, hiding of evidence, tax fraud, money laundering. Rack it up. They're going to make her life very difficult. This is biblical, Benny. If we get this wrong as a nation, I don't know that the grace God gave us on November 5th, and it's the grace of God that turned the cheek of a man while he was talking about women and children being illegally brought, smuggled into a country and being abused, by the way. While he's talking about a chart of cartels raping women and children, God turns his cheek. He gets marked on his ear, which is biblical. Go read the Old Testament, like King Cyrus. God sets him apart, sets him on a hill. God gave us grace and mercy to get it right. If we don't get it right, Benny, when it comes to children, I have high concern for the wrath of God on this nation.
Yeah.
Do you have a church? Can I go to your church? Do you have a church?
Yeah, man.
Can I tap?
I got chills. Chills.
Have witnessed is the brainwashing of a young man who was listening to the Benny Show, a right-wing conspiracy theory channel, and this brother's listening intently. No wonder he's all fucked up in the head, believing this bullshit about Donald Trump and the Republicans and Hunter Biden and ex-President Biden and Pizzagate and having children all up under pizza parlors being being eaten as pepperoni and shit. That's the kind of bullshit this dude is listening to. Look at him. And he wholeheartedly believes it too. Man, parents, monitor your children, even up to, even up to the age of 19 and 20, which is about what this young brother here looks like. Monitor his internet usage so he doesn't turn out brainwashed like this young man is. Thank you all for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. Peace, take care, and be safe.